100.
Well, the last start trouble makes a big difference, that visit for Dimitri. Level pegging with White in this leg. Is it double-double, or does he stay there? What's the plan? Well, he tried to stay there, and you can see the issue. Deflects out of the 20 segment.
A bit of old school there. First start critical here for Dimi. Loves double 18, remember. This seems to be the modern way to go.
Shot.
And the two double 19s was one sort of a little bit of disrespect to go that way. Dimi be feeling an awful lot better with that one.
$137.
It's more than 4 years now since Ian White last won a title in PDC darts. He is a serial winner. He's got 13 PDC titles, including some big stage ones on the Euro Tour. Was one of the top players on the planet for quite some time. Double 18. Double 9.
57.
I think all them wins on the European Tour that he had, lockdown probably ruined that whole thing for Ian White. Didn't have the opportunity to protect that money. Dimi's all over the place.
26.
Oh, for 3-1, double 4, and Dimi is just casting his eyes around the Robin Park Tennis Centre because he can't quite understand why it's happening again. That takes gumption. And he was, in my opinion, rather unfortunate in some of the big stage tournaments. Went to the World Championship and people were producing 100 averages that either they'd never done before or very rarely done before to beat him in deciding sets in the opening round. And it didn't happen once or twice, it was 3 times.
Started on the 20s on the 302 there. 140. Does leave the 162, but he's still in a good position here. And it's that type of finish. There's 108 in the previous leg for Dimitri. Now it's 116, and with Ian White sat in a 2-darter, these are important moments. This is on the throw, Dimi. Bigger start for him in the match. Double 18.
Game shot.
Well, a great setup shot and a decent finish in the previous leg.
I'm thinking Dimitri, I'm thinking Joe Cullen, I'm thinking Luke Humphries.
180.
Thinking like these 3 days have been really successful players like Stephen Bunting. It's a different game on the floor of the stage, but I don't think anyone wants to go into a big tournament on the back of 3 disappointing days.
Well, these two trade in maximums. Can Ian White find the 155 to follow it? He might do on double 19. How about this from the diamond?
170.
5 perfect darts, but couldn't find the 6th. And if Dimi can find 3 perfect darts here, it'll be 4 apiece.
He's finding some at the moment, Dimitri. Beautiful first one as well. Yeah, you can see the frustration.
100.
Looking to go straight at it. He is, and it's straight in, and that's a vital little passage of play there.
Won his opening couple of games. He's still a big favourite for this match.
89.
We want to go one better. He's lost his second round games this week, Ian White, but he's been very impressive, very solid in this game. Dimitri, it's hope over expectation now. White will return with 54.
45.
Looks like another disappointment for Dimitri van den Bergh. An apology there as he was making a mess of getting his darts out the board. He might be putting them back in the case in a moment. 14 for double top. To beat Dimi and book his place in round 2. White wins it by 6 legs to 3. A whole host of missed opportunities for the Belgian at the start of the match. The diamond took advantage and then closed it out. Much better on the doubles than his opponent, Ian White.
And yeah, he's doing some real good things, and because he's doing so well, he's getting the opportunities to get invites now as a reserve to the Players' Championships, and producing some good stuff.
177.
Well, what a leg this is from Kim Huybrechts, tearing into Jimmy Van Schie. He's 44 after 9.
59.
Job and take a breath. Big number. His beloved double 16, what a start. 11 darter. I mean, it's well documented the injury that he had this year, and the only thing I can think of is whether the arm, the shoulder, the elbow, if that hurts after a game. He's a big practicer. I've seen him practicing early with his friends and associates, but I tell you what, this is as good as Kim Huybrechts I've seen for a long, long time. I genuinely thought, Dan, they were going to win the World Cup this year.
Would have been
65.
quite the story had it happened. This for 3-0. Needs another in there. And he's got it for double 12. This is magnificent from Kim Huybrechts. Superb stuff. 3-0, and even Jimmy Van Schie offers a fist bump in acknowledgement.
47.
The Belgian, a lot of the Dutch, that sort of play a game of cricket, so that's their preparation on a day of a match, or whatever he has been doing today. It's working.
43.
Slight mistake there. Will it be punished by Jimmy?
$133.
Not bad. To the 14s. Bullseye for 5-1 for Kim Huybrechts. And the Hurricane pins it. Another ton-plus finish for Kim Huybrechts, just when Jimmy Van Schie looked like he might be working his way back into the game.
I think he wanted to go at the bullseye. Just also wanted a little reminder to Jimmy. Needs a treble of Van Schie.
59.
Leaves that 116 that he's had a look at before, but he may not get a look at it this time because it's bullseye for Huybrechts again. Match starts for the third leg running,
88.
And the third leg running he misses.
Maybe he will start thinking if this 116 goes from Van Schie. It is on throat. He's going to need the treble 17 again. Again, he doesn't get it. Huybrechts will be back for the
21.
match.
Surely he puts it to bed this time. Double 16 for the Hurricane.
And Huybrechts does hit the heights in a great game with Jimmy Van Schie. Look at the respect between the pair of them there.
So he's through on board 4. I'll tell you what, board 4. Clemens won against Bartons with 105 average nearly. Scott won with 105 average. Humphries just won 6-0 with 100 average. There is some serious darts being thrown there. Would not surprise me if we see the second round games on one of the streaming boards.
140.
Now the match will be Rapid, Ricky Evans and Callum Goffin as Chris Landman produces a maximum to get himself to double 10, but Chizzy's already on a double for 4-1 and pins it.
This is really good. We're talking about some monstrous averages with Edhouse and chatting about other things, but the number one seed just round about the 101 average, 104 it's gone up to with that finish there.
140.
There's a real professional job from the number one seed. A tricky opponent, Chris Landman. Someone who likes to study throws wherever. Chizzy just takes everything out of, and he's the number one seed, so go figure.
Yeah. It makes no sense. He shouldn't be this good. But he is. He's amazing. It's 180 number 3 to go with a 170 setup shot he's had in this game. There's another one from Landman. He's at 3 himself.
And Landman will be sick of Chizzy this week. This was a game in the last 32 yesterday, remember, for another 11 darter. And so many good stuff on here. Add that 12 darter to the list. Smile on the face there of Landman. Pretty more routine yesterday for Chizzy in their game between the pair of them. 6-2 in that much for Chiz.
40.
About to say this one could go the distance, but 80 points ahead. This streaky Landman. That's what he can do.
180.
Well, he had a couple of darts to win it 6-2. He's had 3 darts to win it 6-3. Can he get a dart to win it 6-4? Great dart from Dave Chisnall. Oh, how about that, Chizzy?
Don't ask me to analyse that, please. But once again, he's back in the treble 20 bed. 46 points left. Plenty of options here. Just double checking with himself.
126.
Well, he's had far easier chances to win than this. And this one won't go. And Chris Landman has charged back from 5-2 down. Yes, he's had fortune, but he's stuck to his task.
100.
And this could get really nervy for Chiz.
Ideal marker.
Game shot.
I said ideal, Matt. He throws a very flat dart as Chris, and I thought you might have had to move over, but just enough space to just go into that first dart there. But the one real positive for Chizzy, he won the bullseye. He has the dart in this last leg shootout. And look at the way he started. That is why he's the #1 seed.
180, number 5 for Dave Chisnall in this game. Landman needs to respond, and does do.
180.
10 maximums in the game now, evenly shared.
What a match.
$97.
Beautiful last one, just to keep him a slight favourite for this game. Landman's on something special here.
140.
5 perfect darts to start the leg. Chris Landman's giving himself a chance here, a chance that he should never have had. Is he? It's all going wrong.
54.
Well, it's enough to leave 170, and what a way to win it would be, but he might need to take it out, because look where Landman is. He's on 41 after 9.
Little shake of the head. It's not like Chizzy's put the self-destruct button on. But this is what Chizzy does. He started with a 180 and bullseye for the match. What a game. What a finish. What a player. Dave Chisnall, what have you just done?
Ryan Searle 4-0 up on Jurjen van der Velde.
81.
Will Searle this morning before he arrives says, I'm not even sure why I'm still here. Maybe he'll make this work for him today after the frustration of missing darts to win a first Euro Tour at the weekend.
128.
That's a different way to go on the 128 because on the 170 setup. Yes, 42 finish, especially the way he just hit that double 16 in the previous leg. It's for the first breaker throw in this match.
Game shot.
Well, he's made it work for him there, Merv. 14 darter to break the throw and go into the lead.
Great games to come on stream too, so please stay with us. Wessel Nijman, the winner on Tuesday, will play the much improved Keane Barry, who's got better as the week's gone along. Also see Rob Cross on this stream after these games.
$60.
Luke Littler battling past Danny Lorby at the minute. He's turned it around. He leads 5-4. They're still only averaging around the 90 mark. Littler is vulnerable, but can Lorby take advantage?
85.
Thibault to level this game. 120 required. He has the treble, has the single. What about the double?
100.
That's something I was sort of talking about earlier, but I like the way he approached that. Took his time. Merv King, nothing can do in the 138. Thibault will be back.
55. Game shot.
We've got a level game here. Certainly in these events, I'm sure, you know, if you factor in Euro qualifiers and stuff, it may be slightly different.
140.
I was praying for a max there.
Merv's praying for this. And it's not going to happen, and Thibault Tricole from 3-1 down could be taking the lead in this game.
98.
So important to say straight in the first dart, which is stating the obvious. Single is the must, the treble is the bonus. There's the bonus. Once again, takes his time with this double 10. From 3-1 down, remember. Tricole leads 4 legs to 3. What a turnaround. Well, in the previous game, if I can just remind you that the winner checked out with a 1-7. It's not going to happen here for Thibault.
58.
Just opens the dart slightly for Mervyn here. Needs a max.
$60.
Really offered by Merv. And unfortunately, the answer is yes, Merv, really.
56.
Thibault should be absolutely fine with that. That's always second best. The first start once again for Merv King. He'd be seething and he'd be thinking, where have you been, treble 20?
145.
Great setup, but it may be in vain. Thibault Tricole has won 5 legs on the spin to come from 3-1 down and beat Mervyn King.
Both on a finish then. Barry can't take out the 170.
58.
Wouldn't be overly happy with that. Wessel here. 161. Fix the top wire. Great marker.
105.
Nice visit.
I tell you what, when things are going your way, that would have dropped out there. I like that play from Keane Barry. Could not see the treble 20 there. The treble 18 would have left double 19. A chance here for Nijman. He's been so clean and clinical in this type of situation. But this is a bit of a stink of the double 9.
Game shot.
Well, having missed multiple darts in the last leg, you feel if he'd have missed again then, it starts to become a problem, but he didn't, and he tidies it up. And again, he's got to break a throw.
$100.
When he gets on a roll, Keane Barry, it's lovely to watch. What is this fella? Look at this. Again, that click of the darts.
Just look away and listen. Treble 17 for Barry. He won't be looking away.
57.
He may want to look away right now because Keane Barry is a player who's not in the World Championships provisionally. That makes it awkward. What a dart that was. An incredible finish from Wessel Nijman, because that first dart did not make that conducive for a 108 finish. He just found the one area of that treble 19 to hit. Heavily weighted to the Worlds, and if you don't get it, I thought that was the difference with Merv King not winning that game with Tricole. Tricole looks comfortable
80.
in qualification, whereas Merv King, you just sense at the end, is it on the mind of Keane Barry now? I don't know. We'd have to ask them that.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful layup. Puts the pressure right on Barry here, but he's given himself a chance. Double 16 he needs, and double 16 he gets. Well, that was quality all round there.
Go for the bull himself with the
43.
last. It could be the way Wessel is playing. The last 3 darts there for Keane Barry. 1-3-1. He'll start in the treble 20. Can't be done now, so Barry will be back.
90.
Yeah, already had a ton plus out. Need to treble, and he can't find it.
58.
The Nijman back for 41 and a place in the last 32.
Been terrific from the first dart. The Players' Championship winner 24 on Tuesday. Has the eyes on double 16. Has been good to him in this match.
Game
and that trend continues. A very, very impressive performance. Played at a rapid pace. Keane Barry played his part in a terrific game. 2 young players who are going from strength to strength.
These draws work out.
137.
Yeah, Rob Cross and Nathan Aspinall, as it stands, have got the last 2 spots, but plenty of twists and turns to come. Great cover shooting in this leg.
171.
Absolutely beautiful. This 126 was looking quite inviting for Dom Taylor. He had total control of this leg, but that 3 treble visit there for Rob Cross. He will be back because Dom Taylor can't check out, much to his disgust. Potential shock. Chord 5. Yesterday's winner, Chris Dobie, 5-3 down.
Yeah. Here we go then. Rob Cross then for a 3-0 lead.
Game shot.
Well, we said that was a good leg of darts. That was a serious leg of darts, and Rob Cross has got a double break early on here. Leads by 3 legs to 0.
Averaging around about 91, 92 for the season, which you would think makes him just, but he's competitive and he wins an awful lot of games. 6-4, 6-5.
134.
A tough nut to crack.
Yeah, good way of putting it. You know, you're going to be pushed when you play Thibault these days. Tom Taylor's going to get a chance here at 1-8 for a opening leg.
39.
Good first start. Doesn't need to go for it. He will now. Double 4 for the 1-8. Now that's
shot.
more like it from Dom Taylor. Very efficient. 1-8 out, and he has a first leg on the board.
Excellent on the 2-7-1. You may see the bullseye come into contention either if he'd have gone single. He's had a 1-7-1 already. He backs it up one more time to leave another potential 11 darter. Cross is looking good.
Yeah, this has been nice. Taylor will stay there. More about that. Back-to-back 1-7-1s.
Tops. What he's thinking of right now, he's looking at the score of the 1-3-2. I like that play for double 16. Checking there with, because once again it's right in that top segment of the treble.
68.
Expected that to go. This is a champagne shot for Dom Taylor. Oh, now then, can he get another one in there? Well, he wasn't a million miles away. That was a well-thrown dart. He'll be disappointed with that. That first dart was so welcoming.
I'd give him that.
92.
That looks good. I was half expecting the treble 14 because that's a big wide open bed. Kick of the yockey, you can see.
Game shot.
Something that he's always doing. A lot of players, Gary Anderson, they like to kick their hockey as they're going. It's all part of their routine, their pre-throw routine. Still make him favourite for this leg. Maybe after those 2 darts, needs a treble.
92.
Gets the treble. Where Cross is playing right now, your sense for Taylor, this has to go.
It may well go. It may well go now. Big dart this.
120.
Not far away for Taylor, who wonders if that might be his last start here in Wigan this week.
Same process. He'll kick that hockey. You can hear him do that there. Eyes on that treble 20. No problem whatsoever. He'll stand back. Same process, double 8. What a performance from Rob Cross. On paper, that was a tricky assignment for the former champion. Dom Taylor is in really good form, but it started pretty poorly for Dom Taylor. He never really recovered. 1 from 6 on the outer ring.
He's looking for a bit of perfection here.
140.
5 out of 5, but can't hit the 6. But crucially, he's in good order in the leg. That comes Bully Boy.
100.
Little look upstairs, didn't he, Richie? I think he wanted that 9. Attempt at the 9 darter. Been a good attempt as well, looking at that first dart. Treble 13 will be the shot.
123.
Well, it's a nice layup play from Edhouse. This has been an impressive response,
45.
having lost the opening leg. Tops it is then. 2 10s.
Game
Right
shot.
plumb centre in the middle. Back-to-back legs for Edhouse. Both players on a non-finish here, but Edhouse first in. Would like a treble. He gets one as well
90.
with the last start. That could be crucial.
Got to watch a Michael behind there. The fee, this one's getting away from him.
99.
These are the important 3 darts for the pair of them here. Will Smith be back?
Maybe not. No, he won't.
Game
That is
shot.
clinical from Richie Edhouse. You say it all the time about those mid-range finishes, those 2 or 3 dart combinations, and he's just taken out another one there in 2 darts. Winner of this one will take either Kim Huybrechts even or Dave Chisnall. Chisnall's 4-3 up in that one. Both players averaging over a ton. Here the door is open. Richie Edhouse.
177.
Not so much knocking on the door, more kicking the door in.
Yes, absolutely. He was looking at the 180 there, and just that last second he realised to take that 9 off.
100.
Looking good for Smith early part of this leg. It's all about Edhouse, a potential 12 darter. Going to be double 16 for a 5-1 lead.
Game shot.
Incredible, stunning, sublime. Edhouse leads 5-1.
Yeah, and he's got time here. Nothing fancy required. Oh, lovely last start to leave tops. Michael Smith just starting to find his groove now here.
96.
Has left to finish, but Smith for tops for a 13-dart hold of throw. Right on the wire, surely this... Ooh, well, double 15.
Game shot.
A double-double.
Double-double and a double 15. That is a big part of the armoury now these days for Michael Smith. There was no panic when in the double 5 there.
He did. Damon Heta through 6-3 over Jermaine Watermainer.
84.
Pretty similar to Smith after the first treble 20 there. The score of 84 just brings this man back into this leg.
58.
Michael, he says 6 darts for Edhouse and 160. What a dart that is.
Can he do it in style? Tops he needs for the match. And tops, Richie Edhouse delivers. Michael Smith's 1000th Players' Championship match ends in defeat. For Richie Edhouse, a dominant display, 102.1, 60% on the doubles, a couple of maximums as well. Edhouse is through to the last 16. He's beaten Smith by 6 legs to 3.
100.
That was, by the way, a 3rd victory for Josh Rock against Luke Humphries. Only lost once to him.
Interesting little head-to-head as Humphries making great progress here. 76 after 9. Rock 2 is on a finish, albeit a significantly bigger one.
Double 20 for double 8. First bit done. Second bit done. Much more regulation stuff from Luke Humphries. 11 darter. Doubles his lead. Robert Owen, the former UK Open semi-finalist. Some great stuff. That's great stuff from Josh Rock. His first maximum of this contest gets down to a finish, but Humphries, 1 or 2 trebles, well, chances flitted by now.
80.
Dave Chisnall is 2 and up over Richie Edhouse. Chisnall is averaging 111, Edhouse 77.
He's done well to get a leg.
65.
Well, Humphries is on a bogey here. Rock will get the opportunity at 96.
54.
Can't find a treble with the last start. So Rock for 96 then to get back within 1. Great first start. Wonderful 2-dart finish from Josh Rock. Gets back within 1. Yeah, it's been... Well, really, you called it. The difference in this is 4 missed darts at a double from Josh Rock in the opening leg. Other than that, we've got a level game. Humphries is on a finish.
140.
Josh Rock's not far behind him. The big fish then. Seen it reeled in a couple of times today. And here we go again, bullseye.
100.
The width of a wire away, he thought that was in. When that left his hand, he thought that was in.
Still mouth agape, Luke Humphries. Double top is
25.
missed. These are the differences. Humphries got 1 dart at tops in the last leg, took his chance. Josh Rock couldn't take his this time, and Humphries for 5-2. And it might be curtains for Josh Rock today, because the world #1 is 1 leg away. Puts a little question mark over this leg.
Right, cover switch. Just the wrong side of the wire. That would have been handy. Humphries still favourite for the leg. He too would like a treble.
96.
Good last start. Rock now is in bother.
59.
He took out 85 to beat Callum Goffin. Second round today, Luke Humphries. For the 20s, now to the ball to win it 6-2. Match start 42. Missed by the world champ.
Missed by a distance. Treble 18. No, so Humphries will be back. A roll of the eyes from Josh Rock. Luke Littler 5-2 down to Raymond van Barneveld elsewhere. So Humphries then for 43 for the match. Double 16. Double 8. This time he delivers. And Luke Humphries is through. A warm embrace between the two players, but Luke Humphries is through to the quarter-finals here in Wigan. desperate to get in the red bit here. And even the switch doesn't work, so Barney may feel he might get 6 darts at this. First dart is just hovering above the wire. Nice switch though. So Noppert here, bit of pressure on this 118.
Treble first dart is key because that leaves 18 to tops. 2 apiece.
70.
Another miss at double top by Danny Noppert. Raymond van Barneveld looking for the first break of throw.
They get 1 dart. Double 18 is the target. And 40. He too clicks the wire. So both players again have had an opportunity. Noppert relieved to be coming back for tops and 2-2. Surely that's a good marker. It was 2-2.
Things are happening. He's one of the top seeds today. He's seeded number 15.
140.
Testament to his hard work and his willingness to play in all the ranking events on the Pro Tour this year, and the fact he keeps on winning games.
100.
Yeah. He's accumulating nicely, and he's in good shape here in leg 5. That was an inviting first dart.
140.
And after 9, down to 81. Noppert, he's a mile away.
$100.
Oh, lovely dart, double 16 for a 12 dart hold of throw. Brilliant from Barneveld.
Got to fill it up just to get level with Danny Noppert. That's exactly what Raymond van Barneveld's done. But it's still advantage to the Dutch number 2.
$100.
Could be a frustrating one after the first dart, but he has got a shot.
Yeah, he has, but Barney's not going to be too far behind him. Lovely switch from Barney. So 1-2-1 then for Noppert for the breaker throw. Double 17. Gets it. Bullseye to go in front.
96.
First dart at a double to break since that opening leg. To the 14s for Barney. He has a go at the bullseye. And Raymond,
37.
the line was good. The weight was not. Noppert to lead this game for the first time.
Single 9. 2 8s. 2 8s he will get. So it is the first break of throw. Danny Noppert. 140 minimum. And again,
100.
Barney can't add to the excellent opening dart. Noppert then, 110.
Single 10. Double top, Danny Noppert.
70.
Not being as clinical as he would like on the doubles. Raymond van Barneveld had a go at this in the last leg, could not take it out. This time it's a better chance, double 12. Double 6. And Barney is level. Breaks back. Raymond van Barneveld knows 2 holds a throw is enough now. That was February last year. He's lost the last 3 games. Couple on the Euro Tour this year.
140.
One earlier on this year in Leicester.
Chisnall levels at 5-5. Last leg decider there. Looks like we're heading that way here as well. Treble 18 was the shot. Couldn't find it.
$100.
Not over yet, but needs to take care of this. Well, that's a great first dart. And a great second dart as well. Said right at the start, I had the feeling this one was going to go long, and we go to a decider, but Barneveld has the throw. Got to hit a treble here. And he does. 96. So they're both on a finish, but who can take out the big one? Barney goes first. His chance is not going to materialize. So Noppert, to knock out van Barneveld, needs the big fish.
Treble 20 is missed, but now how big a chunk can he take out of it? Because Raymond's visit wasn't very good.
44.
And that's even worse.
The 106 for the match. 86 remaining. Great dart right in the middle. Can he hit the double to finish it off? A match start has been and gone for Barney.
This shouldn't have been as difficult as it is, but it is salvageable. Got to get the treble. And he's high and he's low, and he might be out the tournament because Raymond van Barneveld for a place in the semi-finals. Double 16, he wins the All-Dutch clash. Danny Noppert is beaten and Barney is through. But consistently, he's not quite been at the level he wants to be at, which is a lovely position to be in when you're averaging 99 for the day and 2-0 up in the semi-final.
Yeah, it does feel like he's not at his blistering best. I mean, he hasn't been all week. I mean, he's coming to this competition today without anything. I was surprised to see him here today, but it is looking good that he's going to get something out of the week now.
97.
I just sense that he's beginning to motor that afterburner gear. He's not a million miles away.
$60.
How efficiently can he deal with this? Very efficiently at the minute. Double 9. Oh, there you go. Even when there's a mistake, he's tidying it up. It's 3-0 Luke Humphries. And Luke Woodhouse, this will be a test. You can come from 5-1 down against Adam Gavlas. You can come from 5-3 down against Andy Bolton.
Yeah, the pair of them are sort of kicking themselves. And it was important when you said there that he's playing with his throw. I think it's really important as Luke Humphries smashes in that 180, that he's not thinking about the throw at that point, that it's instinct that's making him go and bypass that first part of the throw.
43.
Yeah, he said he doesn't even realise he's doing it a lot of the time.
So that's fine. Because if there's a conscious effort when you're up there, you're forgetting about the target you're going for, in my opinion. Just let instinct take over. Don't worry about how you throw it.
Good response from Luke Humphries, and you do expect he's going to have spells in this game where it does look like he's hitting top gear. It's how long those spells last when he does. We're in one now, aren't we? Double 10 for a 140 and a 12 darter. Reasserting himself in this contest. Break a throw, 4-2 Humphries.
And he just floored just off. He's so good at that.
100.
I mean, there's no way he should be hitting a 140 after that first dart blocker there.
He's playing an easier game than everybody else because he's got that in his locker and he does it so often. He almost sort of slingshots it under, it sort of catches the flight and slides in. And I don't know anybody in the world of darts who's ever been able to do that as well as he does it. 7 off. That leaves 32. Just misses outside.
I think that reaction as a man who thought that double 16 was in. Maybe just a bit of magic or something to get Luke Woodhouse going once again. That 1-3-6, always a tough ask. This for a 5-2 lead. Rapid last 3 legs.
Game shot.
Yeah, 14 darter of his own. 5-2. Well, hitting one to hit, wouldn't it? Ahead of the World Grand Prix, where he'll be off to defend his title.
98.
Not going to take it out. Luke Woodhouse looking at 84. That's not taking a big dent out of it.
No, it certainly isn't. So options on the 84 here for Woodhouse. Perfect first. Such a good marker. Can he use that dart?
72.
He can certainly use it, but I think it brushed off it.
For a spot in the final. Double 16. Double 8. Luke Humphries misses a couple for the match.
I'm not sure who Humphries was talking to, but Woodhouse, taking no interest whatsoever, just keeps himself in this game. Just like that little terrier dog biting at the ankles of Luke Humphries at the moment.
97.
Gets to 149. A big finish, but a good one. Could be better. Breaks throw here. We are back on throw.
140.
149 to win it. Treble 19. Doesn't find the target.
But he does leave it nicely. The biggest 3 darts for Luke Woodhouse. He should start in the 20s. He does. I think he'll go nice and big for the bullseye to stay in this match.
Game shot.
Smack bang in the middle. What is going on here? What a day of comebacks for Luke Woodhouse. This would be the greatest of them all. Pretty much packed up and put my paperwork away. Luke Woodhouse just said, get hold of my coat, here I come.
140.
Leaves 90 again to level this game up.
133.
Those 2 trebles there by Humphries. Would be the same route. I think he'll go back to the 20s he has. This time he's hit the treble for double 15. To go all the way.
75.
132 to finally put this one to bed. Treble 19 would have left the bullseye, and Luke Woodhouse returns.
60.
He's got to get the single number, and if he slips either way, it's the end of the visit.
Looks like it's the big 3. No, it's the 7 for double 4. He'll reset.
Game
We
shot.
are going the distance. About 7 or 8 minutes ago, the score was Luke Humphries 6, Luke Woodhouse 2. Just the 40 points behind. Gone. Set up play. One more treble. Treble 19.
89.
Down to the 17s there. Just that drift into the 3, plus that bounce out. It's still giving a lifeline to Luke Humphries.
Going for it. He's going for it. 180 to leave 26. All it can do is apply pressure. Luke Woodhouse cannot win this game. It is not a possibility. Oh, it is just low.
140.
In one of the most incredible games. Luke Humphries would have thought he had this game dead and buried at 6-2. But it's double 13 for the match, and he gets there in the end. What a game, and what a performance from Luke Woodhouse. It's a resigned look there and a relieved look for Luke Humphries. It's smiles all around on the end.